everyone. I am here once again, and today we'll be discussing on something that is very, very, very important. I have a question to ask. How do you resolve issues with your spouse? When there is an issue, how do you try to resolve it? Now, I have seen most cases whereby a husband or a man is angry with the wife. The next thing he picks his phone, the next person he's calling is his mother or the sisters or the siblings, you know, telling them of the, you know, things that the wife is doing, things that the wife is not getting well, the failures of the woman and all that. Then likewise the women, I've seen many women, they have done this before. They will, carry the weakness of their man, go to their home. This is a subject of discussion, complain, tell your people of, what your husband have done and what your husband have not done. Now, the simple truth is that when you keep telling them this, or when you have issues with your husband, you go and report to your parents. The normal thing they will do is that they will take sides with you. They will support you. That is what siblings and parents does, except a few of them. They will take sides. Likewise with you, that is the man. You take your wife to your people. She's a subject of ridicule, discussion, disrespect, and all that. They will take side with you. But you know what happens? After a day or two, you make up with your wife, right? Those seeds that you've planted can never be wiped out. Those seeds of discord, that's why in most scenarios the siblings end up hating the woman. Likewise that of the woman, she ends up planting seed of discord in the heart of her siblings, in the heart of her brothers. I've seen scenarios whereby even brothers are coming to beat their sister's husband. Yes, it happens. So please, I want to advise us this year, make a decision not to take your wife out. Make a decision not to take your husband out. If you have made this mistake, you can correct it. That's not the best way. Even if there is an issue and it is beyond the two of you and you want to handle it, reporting to both sides, your parents and all that, that's not the first thing. That's not the best thing to do. No, that's not. I think you people should sit down and seek for a way to sort it out. If you can't do it, then look for what to do. But taking it to your irrespective parents, that's not the best thing to do. I've made that mistake before. When I got married, I had a scenario back then. I just gave birth to a baby. Just within that week that I gave birth to a baby, my husband was on a very long fast, very, very long fast. Think it was 7 days dry fasting or so. He was only taking water. So on that fateful day, as a woman that gave birth, there was no water in the house. And my husband was on a long fast. He was weak. Me too. I just gave birth. The only person in the house was my mom. Do you know the mistake I made? When my mom came, she said, is it me that will go and fetch water? Is it me that will go and fetch water? Your husband should stand up. I was not wise enough. Yes, it happened. I wasn't wise enough. I got angry. I was like, why will my husband be there sleeping? And it's my mom that is fetching water? Or is it me that just gave birth? Do you know what wisdom demands? Wisdom demands that at that point, I should have looked for somebody. I should have called someone to come and help me without even it being a subject of discussion. Since I couldn't fetch it, my mom can't fetch the water. Him too, neither can he fetch it. Do you know, but that day I was like, why will you be lying down? And it's my mom that's fetching water. Blah, blah, blah. I was still unwise then. A wise woman builds her home. Anything that will puncture the glory of your husband, run away from it as a wife. Likewise the man. Don't bring your wife out. Don't bring her. Don't say ill things about her to your people. It has a way to make them dislike her, make them disrespect her. If you take up this principle, I tell you, by the end of this